Prince of Persia is Ubisoft's most forgotten franchise, because ever since the release of Assassin's Creed games, nobody is talking about this once massively popular game series. Sure, there have been several attempts made in the past to revive it, but all of them seem to have failed. A lot of events happened in between these years where the revival of this franchise was planned, but they all got failed. And one of those attempts was the making of the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. But what happened to it? Today, in this video, we will explain to you why the Prince of Persia remake was abandoned and where it is now. So stick with this video and we will tell you everything. So let's time travel and go back into the past. In 2015, Ubisoft was working on a new Prince of Persia game, which was titled Prince of Persia Redemption, but because of some unknown reasons, that game got cancelled. And after that, no Prince of Persia game was announced or even teased by the developers. Then came the time of 2020, when during the Ubisoft Forward event, where they announced that their new branch in India titled Ubisoft Pune will be making the Prince of Persia The Sands of Time remake. And the reason why they gave that branch this particular remake was because Prince of Persia The Sands of Time was centered in India. So in order to make the game more relevant, they handed it over to an Indian studio. Everything was going fine until they announced it. And the result was pretty much disturbing. When players saw how the game would look like, they immediately criticized it. You can still find a lot of hate comments in the game's announcement trailer, and reading those really makes us laugh every time. Because people were comparing that game's graphics to a PS2 and PS3 video game, because they weren't even up to the mark. Although we're not criticizing the efforts of the developers in any particular way because they tried their best to make the game with the resources they had. But still, it got criticized. Everything, including the graphics and the animations, were criticized. And also the people developing it. People were complaining that how old and outdated it looks despite it being a remake. So keeping in view this hatred and this negative response from the fans, the remake was delayed. And fans were expecting it to be better next time. After this, the game's release date was changed from December 2020 to February 2021, and fans were hoping to see improvement next time. But even in February 2021, there was no news and not even a single trailer for the game. People believed that the remake was once again delayed, and no news came from Ubisoft about this. Many people were saying the remake was delayed again to May 2022 or 2023, or possibly they were building it from scratch, but no official announcement came from Ubisoft. Until in May 2022, Ubisoft announced that the developers that were working on this remake have been completely changed. The development for this remake was changed from Ubisoft Pune to Ubisoft Montreal, the studio which was responsible for the development of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As a matter of fact, Ubisoft Montreal was the original studio that worked on the original Prince of Persia The Sands of Time trilogy, so the fans were relieved that now the remake is in safe hands. Because this is a veteran studio, and much of the cast and crew who worked on the original Prince of Persia games are returning to make the remake for this game. As of now, the development for this remake is in its very early stage, and by the looks of it, they won't be using any form of resources from the Ubisoft Pune remake, because that remake is completely scrapped and this one is being built from the ground up. And it is in its very early stages of development, and the development hasn't even fully started. Ubisoft Montreal is building this remake from the ground up without using any kind of resources from the previous remake. So there is no doubt that this remake will be promising. So what we like to think is that the remake will definitely be amazing because it is being developed by the original gaming studio Ubisoft Montreal. And Ubisoft Montreal is known for creating quality games. Well, not nowadays, but they used to make quality games once upon a time. But still, we have high hopes with this remake, and we hope that it will live up to its expectations, so that more people will get to know about this once massively popular franchise. But still, there is a lot of time left for its release, so we will have to wait for a good 2 years for this remake to get officially released, if we're lucky. So the remake is in the works, and hopefully it's better than the previous one, which got criticized. So that was pretty much it for the Prince of Persia remake. We hope that you guys enjoyed and loved our video. It wasn't too long, it wasn't too short, but it was to the point. So since the remake is still in its development stages, so not much info is known. But when something comes up, we will be the first ones to inform you guys. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comment section about what you think about the cancelled remake. We'll see you guys in another interesting and amazing video. Till then, take care and goodbye.